Tonight, a cold case 22 years old nearing its end with the Houston County grand jury indicting a Dothan man for his wife's murder.
And now the family of the victim, Sharon Mills, is excited for the possibility of justice finally being served. Once again, here's WDHN's Robert Smith Jr.
It's a breakthrough for justice for family members of Sharon Mills after her husband, who's accused of killing her and leaving her body in a drainage ditch over 20 years ago, was indicted by a Houston County grand jury.
Yeah, I was ecstatic, just so elated. When you're anticipating and just wanting to hear that good news, and then when it comes, I literally, after my classes, I went and got in my car and just cried. It's like the tears of 22 years, just came. And I know this is just one step closer to justice.
Mills was indicted on one count of murder and one count of abuse of a corpse in the 2001 death of his wife. This comes after he was just arrested earlier this year after over 20 years. With him being indicted, the grand jury found enough evidence to formally charge him and move the case forward to trial, a boost of confidence for family.
Our DA said, yes, let's do it. They have a timeline. They have witnesses from 22 years ago that are still alive today, and thank God we have them. So yeah, this is just like you said, it's another level. It's another level, another hoop we have to jump through.
DPD believes Mills killed his wife in Houston County around Christmas Eve, drove to Bonifay, Florida, where he dumped her body in a drainage ditch shortly after Christmas in 2001 when he filed a missing persons report. With Christmas time approaching, Fox says she relies heavily on her faith in God and the community to keep her strong during the holiday.
During the holidays, it's the worst time to not have your loved ones. But for those that have loved ones in heaven, talk about it, share the stories. And I think that's been part of my healing and how I cope. As I talk, I share, I remember my mama and how awesome she was.
In April, Mills posted a $150,000 bond and is awaiting trial that could be in March of 2025, when family says they hope justice will be served.
If I could have it my way, I would love for Dwight just to tell what he did, just to admit it, and say he's sorry. He's never said he's sorry.
In Dothan, Robert Smith, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.